ayoko na yung prayers ko situational lang. I want my time with him to be relational, like not based according to what's going on with my life. I mean, it's very very good to tell God what's going on, to ask guidance or whatsoever, but it goes beyond that. Jesus paid the price so we can connect with the Father. Ang gusto ko yung prayer ko is more on delighting in God. And that's what it used to be, or that's how I used to understand it. For some reason, I forgot about that one. And now, because of what I'm doing, I'm pursuing to grow in His love again. I'm starting to remember. So parang, yun, no, nagka-amnesia. And then I'm starting to remember so many things happening in my life, and maybe sa'yo din. Career, family, responsibility. And somewhere along the line, I failed to fix my eyes on the one who sits at the right hand of God. By the way, I'm reading Colossians 3 every day. I'm just limiting myself to that Colossians 3. How long man it will take me, at least I know that nawala yung light. How long man it will take me, at least I know that it will like parang become my life. Like the words in there will become the very life that I live. It's not just something insight. Like it's not just an insight na I will gain, but it's the life that I would live. So I will stay there. I will camp there for as long as I can. And this is definitely inspired by like Dan Muller's messages then. Anyway, so yun, I don't want my relationship with God to be situational. To just relate to Him when there's a need, because it will always be dependent on the need. If there's a high need, then there's like an intense, maybe, no, intense worship or prayer, pero pag wala, lower then. Maybe others, kapag wala masyadong need, they will still pray to God, they will still relate to God, they will still worship God out of fear that if they don't, bad things might happen. That's not the relationship Jesus opened for us. So I really believe na I know, and that's what's written. Eternal life is knowing God. Eternal life is knowing Him. He opened the way for us. There's no other way to the Father except kay Christ. And somehow we think na that's limited to heaven. Like, hindi ka makakapunta sa heaven unless kay Christ. No, what Jesus opened is not, for us, it's not just the way to heaven, but the way to the Father. Because heaven will not be heaven without the Father. So, ayoko. I'm not satisfied with a life that relates to God only when there's a need or only because of the situation. I want to be I want to delight in Him. Nawala na siya. Sorry, I was not able to charge my lights. So I want to delight in Him, and I think that's what the Father wants for you as well.